So, hello, Monday. So today I had like a 0.2 gain. So yesterday I was like, I think 0.6. So I'm like a 0.8 gain in the last 2 days. And no, I'm not doing pop, and yeah, I'm doing stuff that, but this is my time. This is my time. Oh, I'm so excited. You know what time it is? This is inches time, baby. Inches. And I know my lipstick doesn't match, but I'm gonna change that when I get to work. I don't have any coral. Coral is a really in color right now. So used to not be like, but it's really in right now. And for some reason I thought I had coral and I don't. And this is what I put on. So anyways, enough about my lipstick. Yeah, 0.2 gain. So I think it was HCG Road. She has been stalled for the last almost 5 days, I guess. And she was saying that she had a 1.8 release today. So she's like, she was kind of freaking out there, was thinking, should I do an apple day? People, the newbies, they're like, they think they need to correct it, and it's just like, no, trust the process. And she did, and I'm so happy for you. And so now I'm in my plateau. I'm in my inches part. It's pounds and inches. So I'm stoked to be in this part of my journey. And I really think it's just all how we look at it, you guys. It's just we're doing what works for us. It's not wrong. I'm not gonna all of a sudden do a steak day. It will come off. I've got my water. I'm prepared today. I have my snack because I was feeling a little hungry. I mean, last night I had the munchies. Oh my gosh, I had the munchies so bad. It was like, I have this PB2, and it's the chocolate PB2. It only has 2 grams of sugar and 4 grams of fat or something, or 0 fat, or I don't know. So I just mixed it with water like you're supposed to, made it kind of thick. At first I made it a little syrupy, and then I was just like licking the spoon and just and I had it in a little when you go to a restaurant and they give you a little thing for ketchup, a little silver thing, that's what I had. That's what I was making it in. So I wasn't making it like a big huge batch. It said 2 tablespoons was 45 calories. So I probably ate maybe 3 tablespoons. So anyways, I don't know what happened. I don't know, because I'm going into my 3rd week, and I ended Tom right going into this round. So I'm thinking that probably has something to do with it. As far as as far as my munchies go, because I have not had no cravings. I'm 10 days in on my VLCD, and I have had 0 cravings. So last night I was just like, oh my god, I couldn't wait to go to bed, because I just was so over feeling like that. Just So, but the PB2, I mean, it did satisfy it. I kept going back to it, and then I kept messing with it. I would make it a little bit thicker, and I was putting some on foil and sticking it in the freezer, and then going back half an hour later, sucking on it, so I babied it throughout my little craziness there. But the chocolate PB2, you guys, oh my god, it's so good. And my girlfriends that do these fitness competitions and stuff like that, they eat that. That's where I heard it from, was a girlfriend of mine. And and these are girls that are cut up. So she's told me some tricks that she does sometimes when but she loves competition. I mean, oh my gosh, she loves it. It's an insane person. Which, you know, we mesh, her and I wish to be just as insane as she is someday, you know. I really, really, really want that for myself. I deserve it. Because she looks amazing. I mean, she's still in her 20s, so of course. If I would have did that in my 20s instead of drink and partied the way I did. But what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't live there. I live here, in the here and the now, and I had a point to gain, and I'm losing inches. I can't wait to go shopping in my closet, you guys. I was already thinking of some stuff that I want to wear this weekend, because I am not going to give in to my cravings. I am pinpointing where they're coming from, these cravings, and it really is, you know, me. I bet you in the next week I'm gonna see Tom sometime soon. So, you know, I have all kinds of stuff I want to talk about. And of course, I'm driving and I can't like read. But let me see if I can. Just, okay, bear with me, guys. Yeah, I'm going into week 3. Okay, so I was making my grocery list last night, and I went to the ebook, okay, that I bought for my maintenance, for 4 weeks of maintenance I'm gonna do. And I went to her grocery list, and I'm like, okay, so what can I buy from her list that I can buy on protocol, right? So, it was like green tea, lemons. I can get the flat out bread, chicken breast sandwich meat, ground beef, fish, oranges, apples, onions, cucumbers, mini bell peppers, celery, cherry tomatoes. I mean, and that's not including the cucumber and you know, oh wait, no, yeah, there is cucumber. So whatever, that was all protocol food, and it's on her grocery list. So when I'm maintaining, I'm not really gonna go far off of it. You know, of course she had like mangoes and things like that too that you're able to eat. But so I also wanted to say I take these. They're called isotonics. They're digestive enzymes, and I feel like that is really important when you're when we are like detoxing the way we are. So I don't know if any of you guys do that or know anything about that, but that's kind of where I'm at in the moment. And then you know, I was watching this Transforming Keith yesterday, and his video just really hit home for me. You know, and it just made me realize, just, you know, he relapsed after 3 years, and it was pretty bad. I mean, I was just, wow, I was so thankful that he shared that with me. And, you know, 3 years, my friend was clean from heroin for 10 years. She relapsed. And she had said, you know, those 10 years, not a day went by that she didn't have, that it wasn't there, the urge to do it. You know, we are going to be going through this forever. And you know what, you guys, thank God it's not heroin. Because, I mean, heroin, we would die a lot quicker. That's just all I'm saying. You know, with food, it is just a lifetime. It's worse than heroin, because it is a lifetime of being miserable, because our body will let us do it for years and years and years and years. You know, and he wanted to change his name. He wanted to change Transforming Keith because he felt like he didn't deserve that name for his channel. And I was like, you know what? This is a transformation. This is something, this is a new This is a new beginning from where you were doing all this stuff this 3 years, losing 30 pounds, whatever he did, you know, changing his life those 3 years. You know, that was also you building a cocoon, and this is the transformation that you were coming out of that, because we are going to be dealing with this disease, addiction, I should say. I'm trying to not let it be a disease. That's why I'm doing this. But, you know, so anyways, I gotta get going. I'm late as usual. Ciao.